Tonight, let's move to our big stories of the day. We already showed you that crash in western Erie County. Mercifully, no one badly hurt from what we're hearing. Plus, ice overview. Lake Erie, ice, they're enemies right now. Will the lake freeze at all?
Yeah, we're also talking about another weather concern, and that is the cold and what it does to local homeless shelters. Are they seeing an influx of people now in this new year as the temperatures have changed a lot more since around the holiday season?
Actually feels like winter, but let's start with national news and a developing story that we're keeping an eye on as a sixth grader was killed and 5 other people were injured before a shooter killed himself at a school in Perry, Iowa. It happened on the first day of classes, just before classes were set to begin there. The first day again of the semester. One student described seeing, quote, glass everywhere and blood on the floor. Among the injured are 4 students and an administrator. That gunman is described as a 17-year-old student who killed himself at the scene.
Well, new data is showing that the Great Lakes have the smallest amounts of ice cover in the last 50 years, specifically on New Year's Day. Experts are pointing to factors like warmer weather and climate change, but what does this really mean for long-term effects found around the region? We saw record temperatures in December. We're noticing more precipitation and lake effect snow as an outcome. And for one local winery owner in the vineyards, they're noticing buds spitting out liquids prematurely when they are supposed to be dormant. And over at Presque Isle State Park, well, the ice is supposed to help limit erosion on the shores, but with no ice, that changes things. Our Caleb Yager has a closer look coming up on Erie News Now at 6.
No ice, not much snow, but some cold, particularly starting today. And that brutal cold is especially difficult for people without places to stay. That means homeless shelters get especially busy as temperatures dip below freezing and when they stay there. Our Tom Kowalski has more on the efforts to keep people warm this winter coming up tonight on Erie News Now at 6.
You can also find those stories, of course, on our website, erienewsnow.com. Use that QR code at the bottom of the screen.